defensive unit, B.A. And
Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Season's still in its fledgling state, but enough basketball played to see how this year's rookie class is shaping up. A chance now to see the rookie race that shows which first-year players are making a big impact early in the race for the Rookie of the Year hardware. You take a look at Powell. Not really the start he wanted to have for his NBA career, but this young, he can still fight his way, guys, into the conversation.
And it's been a very drawn-out adjustment period for him in the early stages of his rookie season.
Well, some guys hit the ground running right away in the NBA. He may need some extra time to find his footing.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Trey Murphy, Newell out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Edwards. And it's Hero in at the point. And for the Jazz, they've got Daniel Gafford. Bam Adebayo is out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Morant, and it's Williams at the 2. And the Thunder with the possession here. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Pass to Newell. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards mid-season. Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
High-level passer, even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Hero against Morant. Pass to Newell. From past the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. For Utah, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And it's in there.
And a nice job here early of establishing inside presence.
Williams against Edwards. There's the screen. Fires top of the key. No good there.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Here's Morant. Out to Miller. Shoots. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Newell. Pass to Ware. To the wing right side. Here's Newell. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Edwards can't hit.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation.
And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first players with the most steals this season. And you look at Newell, one of the league's best third in steals.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
Now, Hero, 23 points his last outing. Will it go? Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. Edwards looking it over. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Morant. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Utah leading by 8 to the paint. Gafford. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Making a change here. Makai Lucas checked in. And how about we check the numbers for Zaire Williams?
In the last 5 games, you see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
To end the drought. And he dunks it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Williams for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 11. To the inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And Morant throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now, Hero, still yet to score. 6 to shoot from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Thunder trailing by 13. Hero passes to Edwards. No good on that one.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
And a wide open look for Hero. Got it from 16 feet.
Yeah, Tyler Hero always under control in the mid-range area of the floor.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Morant. Adebayo with a screen on Hero. Adebayo passes to Morant. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Clark's checked in. Here's Makai. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. Thunder trailing by 14. Pass to Clark. Back to Hero. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Well, after giving up that 3 on one end, Tyler Hero was hunting an answer.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Oklahoma City has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Hero on the wing, covered by Miller. Hero no good.
And checking out some numbers for Miller. He's been dominant over the last month, putting up about 18 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
Simons, he's checked in for the Thunder.
And all you you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball.
The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
That's good from Morant.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Simons, the pass to Ware. Hero with it. He's picked up by Morant. Hero kicks to Simons. A three-pointer is right on target.
And right now, Anthony Simons is just brimming with confidence.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
Here's Hero, following the bucket by the Jazz. Fires from 14, and no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Hero, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Down low, Adebayo passes to Morant. Nice ball movement by Utah. Adebayo with a screen on Simons. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to Dallas.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Outside, Simons. Outside, Edwards. Hits it from three-point range.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And the Thunder with the possession here. Following the bucket by the Jazz. The shot's good from Simons.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Mikhailuk off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 13-point game. Utah's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Now, Hero, 5 points in the game. Outside, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simons. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Morant. Rejected by Hero.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Yes, that goes in. Edwards got 5 now.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
Morant against Hero. Morant passes to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's the Utah Jazz looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo quick in the defense, and it's gotten them up big. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
To put you in control.
Thunder trailing by 13 on the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Brandon Clark. Powell is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Lively in its center. Now here's Gafford. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Knicks in New York.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
Gafford's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Simons, the pass to Lively. Lively with the screen. 8 feet away, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first one falls. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. Sexton finds Gafford. Gafford sets the pick for Sexton. Got a piece of it. Jazz passing it around. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Simons. And that's good from Sexton on the assist by Williams. Sexton's got his first bucket in this one. Lively against Gafford. Lively the bounce pass. Simons surveying the D. And Zaire Williams picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Newell, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder, number 35, Asa Newell.
And here is Simon. 17 points for him last game against Dallas.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Now here's Williams. Sexton, the pass to Martin. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Martin's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside, Simon. Off target from outside.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Nobody near Williams. No good on the 3. And so Simons will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 17. 3-pointer. The Thunder with another miss. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Clarkson with the screen for Martin. Outside for Sexton. Back to Martin. Pass to Simons. Pulls up on the wing. Nice jump shot. Good. Simons has got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here's Sexton, and the shot goes in. And the Jazz lead by 17.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside, Simons. Five to shoot. Nails the wide open jump shot. He's got 12.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Clarkson kicks to Williams. Martin with the screen for Sexton. And finished off by Martin.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Thunder trailing by 17. Now, here's Simons. 12 points for him. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Clarkson on the wing. Martin with a screen on Simons. And finished off by Martin.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage. Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here is Martin. 6 points for him. Martin with the screen for Clarkson. And finished off by Martin.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
Outside, Simons. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Is on Colin Sexton. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Another highlight for them, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Edwards has come in for Oklahoma City. Tyler Hero comes in for Anthony Simons. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels. That didn't happen.
Now, here's Clarkson. He has yet to score. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA in scores over the last 10 games. Ja Morant, number 1. Second is Anthony Edwards.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
Hero with it. Defended by Sexton. Outside Edwards. Inside. Lively the bounce pass. Edwards inside. He's against Williams. Edwards can't hit. Clarkson kicks to Gafford. Sexton for 3. The rebound by Edwards. Utah comes into this one after the win against the New York Knicks. To the middle. Lively the pass to Hero. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now. Jazz leading by 12. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So going with the new group. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Simons, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Morant against Hero. Whoa! What a play!
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Thunder trailing by 14. Lively sends a screen for Edwards. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Let's see the Connected Cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Now here's Morant. He picked up 30 points in their last win against New York.
And we all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Hero with it. Guarded by Morant. Lively, that's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Curry. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Thunder trailing by 16. Pass to Lively. Outside Edwards. Fader on the way. That one falls. Edwards got 7 points. And Morant's got the ball here for Utah. 17 points was their biggest margin. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
Edwards' shot is good.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Pass to Miller. Jazz passing it around. They set the screen. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Derek Lively.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And he can't get the first one. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you. Well, listen, Bam has always been a top-level defensive talent, but he's underappreciated offensively. He's a threat to drop 20 whenever he's out there, and he's a very skilled facilitator.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Khalil Ware's checked in for Derek Lively. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Powell. And the three ball is good.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Hero, after the basket by Utah. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a three, and the Thunder another three.
Well, that's just a classic two-man game right there with Hero. Called for the pick, and he found some room to operate.
Mikhailuk, good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Pass to Newell. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Morant kicks to Curry. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. And Miller throws it down hard.
How about the agility Miller possesses? Outstanding work in that pick and roll.
Outside Edwards. Here's Newell. Buries it down low. Newell's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Jazz with some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Adebayo. And Filipowski has subbed in for Miller. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Got a piece of it. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Morant outside. Pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
So it's the Thunder now. It's a 13-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They set the pick. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target with his three.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now, here's Morant for three. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. These standings, they tell a story. So can we, guys. Once upon a time, there was a trio of intelligent and handsome broadcasters.
And they lived in a luxurious studio and traded wisdom about the future of the NBA's best.
One day, the grandest of them all had a proclamation: get the ball to thy paint.
These types of stories, they tend to have predictable endings, don't they? Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Jazz.
Bench mob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
The next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Mitchell Robinson out there with Williams. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Ware. No good on the triple. Jazz leading by 13. Williams dishes to Sexton. Williams a screen on Hero. Back to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
Your Jazz, Zaire Williams, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 14. Ware with it. Robinson on him. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. And it's Ware in the corner. Robinson pulls it in. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 14.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Hero against Sexton. Martin from outside, and Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks it out to Hero. Pass to Newell. Hero with the screen on Sexton. Outside Edwards. And it's off from three-point range.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Williams. Martin the pass to Sexton. Williams sets a screen for Sexton. It's deflected. Sexton on the wing. It's stolen by Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. And it's denied. Hero against Sexton. Edwards a screen on Williams. Back to Hero. There's the pick. Puts up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Martin kicks to Sexton. The Jazz with another miss.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for. Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside Edwards. Hero against Sexton. Out to the right wing. Here's Ware. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Williams sets a screen for Clarkson. And Williams throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Thunder trailing by 13. Hero looking over the defense. Stolen by Clarkson. Williams with the ball.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo!
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, so what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back over to you guys.
You know, that's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Robinson off with the layup. Thunder trailing by 13. Down low, deflects the pass. Now here is Martin. Defense is right there.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now, Hero. He's got 10. Pass to Newell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ware. Offline with his 3. Jazz leading by 15. Sexton the pass to Martin. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 7th assist in the game. Oklahoma City's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Edwards the bounce pass. Williams comes with a double team. And that one is good. Newell's got 10 points.
He recognized the double team, and he passed it to someone with a better opportunity.
Williams a screen on Hero. Pass to Newell. And here's Edwards. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. 3-pointer, Martin. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Edwards. Over in the corner, Hero. Traps in the tray. 13 points in the game.
And these are exactly the looks that this team is working to get for Hero. They want him hunting down those threes anytime he wants.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Thunder making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. In third, the Jazz.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Now here's Morant. 20 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Tyler Hero picks one up.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 15-point game. Hero with the screen on Miller. Pass to Edwards. A 3-ball. Utah with the rebound. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big-time move by Miller.
And Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Miller, no luck.
Right, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Outside Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Jazz leading by 15. And that one's good. Morant's got 24.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Floats one and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Here's Morant, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Derek Lively comes in for Khalil Ware. And it's Simons in for Hero. Now, here's Simons. 12 points for him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the free throw, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Another miss by Utah. Thunder trailing by 15. Now Edwards. He's got 18. And it's Simons missing. Left side, Miller. Here he goes. And it's Miller with the jam.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Now, here's Simons. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Adebayo with a screen from Morant. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Clark right side. Some solid defense from Gafford. Jazz leading by 17. Morant surveying the D. Teardrop shot, and Lively pulls it down. Oklahoma City shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Foul, he's checked in for Edwards. Here's Simons. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 14 points for Anthony Simons.
Yeah, that's a beautiful mid-range jumper that time. Simon showed you he's got a great feel for when to take those shots.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take his check-in for Daniel Gafford. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Newell's checked in. .54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Morant. Simons with the defensive effort. Thunder trailing by 15 to the middle. Here's Newell, defended by Filipowski. 6 to shoot. Simons from outside. Miller grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Lets the three fly, and Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 21.
Boy, once he gets going like this, he becomes unstoppable.
Out to Miller, shoots it. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's Utah with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. So for Oklahoma City right now, Powell is out there with Newell. Then it's Derek Lively. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Hero in at the point. Here's Hero. Following the basket by John Morant. Shots good by Hero.
And around the basket, Tyler Hero is a very creative finisher.
Morant passes to Filipowski. No good with the triple. Thunder trailing by 14. Powell finds Hero. Back to Powell. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Simons from outside. Rebound, Utah. Miller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant dishes to Miller. And here's Adebayo outside. Newell pulls it in.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Pass to Hero. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Now here's Simon. Defense right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Foul. That's good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here is Miller. Filipowski.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Morant against Hero. Powell in the high post. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Morant against Hero. Rejected by Hero. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Simons.
And Simons showing you a lot of toughness right there. He got inside, did not shy away from the contact, and was able to get it done. Drawing those defenders to the lane creates space on the perimeter. Beautiful look.
Outside, Hero. Powell, the pass to Simons. Clock at 6. Launches it. It's out of bounds. As touched by Lively. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Jazz. They led by as many as 18 points. The shot's good.
And you can tell this team likes to put the ball in Adebayo's hands and really trust that he'll make the right play.
Pass to Newell. Back to Lively. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Morant passes to Mikhailuk. The tray. Newell pulls it in. Newell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lively the bounce pass. Simons from outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Morant against Hero. Lively the pass to Hero. Powell with a screen on Morant. The shot by Powell, no good. Jazz leading by 15. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Newell.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Khalil Ware's checked in for Derek Lively. Trey Murphy comes in for Powell. And it's Edwards in for Hero. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. With almost entirely new. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Brandon Miller. Zaire Williams comes in for Kyle Filipowski. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Seth Curry in for Mikhailuk. Now, here's Simons. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Simons on the double team.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old school approach still getting it done in this one.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Gafford cans them both. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. Clark, he's checked in for the Thunder.
At the line for one.
He throw good, Edwards.
An already legendary trash talker and fiery competitor. Edwards' hunger to win and be an all-time great is at one.
Now here's Morant. Williams, a screen on Simon. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's now his 4th turnover. He's just been too careless with the basketball.
Thunder trailing by 17. Pass to Edwards. Clark, a screen on Curry. For three, Edwards drains the three-pointer. Edwards got 12 points here in the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
And it's Morant missing. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Ware, guarded by Kirk. 5 on the clock. Simons from outside.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Clark. Now here's Edwards. Trying to find Ware and gets it to him.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Now here's Simons. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
For the screen on Simon. Moran finds Gafford. No good again that time. Thunder trailing by 12. Clark right side. Count it.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Martin's check in for Jordan Clarkson. Mikhailuk comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Sexton in for John Morant. And then for Oklahoma City, Newell comes in for Clark. And Hero subbed in for Anferny Simons. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Oh, man!
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Thunder.
Rebound by Williams. Jazz leading by 12. Pass to Martin. Inside. Gafford misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Newell. Outside, Hero. Here's the three. The shot, no good.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Sexton. Gafford sets the pick for Sexton. And Gafford throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Outside Edwards. The three ball from Anthony Edwards.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
For the screen on Hero. Sexton rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
It's picked off. For the screen on Edwards. Oh, the dunk!
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now Edwards. From 13, and that one is good.
And when Ant gets to his spot in the mid-range, there aren't a lot of options for defense.
And he does not hit.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Outside, Martin. Gafford.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for two, Daniel Gafford.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 14. There's a minute 34 left in the game. Edwards. What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast he gets up to throw it down.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Yep, that's going to go in. Edwards with it. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Utah.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Gafford is screen on Hero. Here's Gafford. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Gafford with the steal. Knocked down the three.
Kenyon Martin Jr.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the end. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.